Hold up fellas, my name is Luke and today I'm gonna be showing you 3 ways on how to find language exchange partners. Finding a language exchange partner is probably one of the most important things that you must do while learning language, because after all, the point in learning a language is actually using it. And if, like me, you are not in the country where they speak your language, then it can be really hard to practice it because you don't have someone close to you to which you can speak, which you can ask for correcting your mistakes as such. So what you can do is using these 3 ways I'm going to be suggesting you in this video to find more of them and finding a language learning partner on the internet. The first and my personal favorite to find a language learning partner is Discord. Discord is a chat service made for gamers from gamers, and it's meant for people to be communicating while playing on video games. But the potential of this application has been seen by many people, and a lot of Discord communities where they specifically learn languages have been opened. For example, there is a community where you can learn German, and there are something like 800 people inside there. It's amazing. I mean, I'm inside there as well because I'm learning German, and I totally suggest you to install this. And entering into the community is pretty simple. You just have to search on the internet for a Discord server / community of the language you're learning, for example, the language Discord, and you would find some links. This link, as the one I'm showing you right now, is an invite. You have to join in your app, and then you need to hit the plus button and add the invite as a join server. And that's how you join the community. After that, you'll need to follow the rules that are proposing on the website, on the community, and you'll be set. The beautiful thing about Discord is that you can install it on PC, whatever. If you have iOS or Windows, it's no difference. I think it's also available for Linux, for Ubuntu users, and it's also available on your phone, so you can take it wherever you want. You can install it on Android or iOS, and you can carry it around wherever you go. You can have this application in practice anytime because there are always people active in the chat rooms, speaking, chatting. Maybe they are just fucking around or they are actually practicing in some particular rooms. So I totally suggest you this because you can have a language learning partner anytime available. But what if you want to get to know a person specifically? What if you want to have a specific language learning buddy you are talking with every day? Don't worry, I got you covered. The second way I'm proposing you is using an app such as Tandem or HelloTalk. Tandem, for example, is an application in which you can say what languages you have mastered, in my case Italian and English, and the language that you're learning, for example, I don't know, Norwegian. And it will connect you with people that are Norwegian native speakers, so they can teach you Norwegian and are learning one or more of your languages, for example, Italian and English. And it's amazing because you always have something to talk about, you always have something to exchange. In real life, I would get into conversation that will lead me to nowhere because with the other person I was speaking the same language and I had nothing to share. We had nothing in common with interests, so it was kind of awkward. Well, with this, you can find a ton of topics to talk about, and it's pretty useful because you can always learn something from each other. You can, the other body can correct your mistakes, it can help you practicing your fluency, it can help you with whatever. You can even meet the person. I have met a ton of people from language learning apps, and it was one of the most beautiful and fulfilling experiences I've ever done. So I totally suggest you to do this one. Tandem is an application on which there are more people, so maybe you will find the perfect buddy for you. You will have more probabilities in finding the perfect person that suits you. But if you don't like Tandem, there's also HelloTalk, which is another one that I totally suggest you to use. These applications can be installed on your phone, and it's specifically designed for having for chatting on the phone and having video calls or even voice calls. It doesn't matter. You can also share files, and well, if you don't like the application, at the end you can exchange numbers with the person and start using another thing, maybe like WhatsApp or Facebook Messenger. But what if you're more into a PC thing? What if you want specifically to find language learning partners on your PC. I got you covered also for this one with the third way you can use, and this is actually using language learning websites. Pen Pal's websites are pretty simple. You just have to create an account and then search for the people that can speak your language. There are a ton of Pen Pal websites that have specifically the function of language exchange. For example, if you go on interpals.net, you'll find this opportunity. It will keep you in touch with people of your age or whatever. It depends on the criteria you're searching for. With people across the globe that speak the language you're learning. Maybe they are learning the language you can speak fluently. So there will always be an exchange. You will have always some topics to talk about, and you will also be provided with a small introduction of the things they like, of the interests you might share with them. So it's pretty nice. We can find the people that suit you the most. And it's pretty easy to make friendships on there, and then you can exchange numbers or speak on other communication means, and it can help you out greatly in learning the language. My favorite one is personally interpals.net, but I'll leave you in the description other websites that you can use, maybe if you don't like interpals.net. I got a bonus tip for you gamers out there like me. If you want to learn a language, one of the best things you can do is playing a game that involves a ton of communication. Believe it or not, bro, I learned English by playing Minecraft. Basically, Minecraft, for those who don't know, is a game in which you need to build houses and cooperate with other players if you're playing multiplayer, and you can also play single player, but I usually play multiplayer because single player gets me bored. And that's how I learned English, by communicating with people, always building stuff, having a ton of fun. Maybe if you're not into one of those boring things, or maybe if you consider language exchange as boring, you can start playing a video game like Minecraft that involves communication. I suggest the survival games, not FPS arena where you have to shoot, because if you use this kind of games, you will have to repeat the same things all over again. So I prefer survival games where you have to use a ton of words. And this can be one of the most helpful things that can help in learning a language, because, for example, in Minecraft, you can join these servers, these communities in which they specifically speak a language. Maybe they speak German. There's a German server you can join and learn the language. It's amazing. So if you want to learn a language, but at the same time you want to play a game because, you know, maybe you just want to chill, then I totally suggest you to play one of those games. That was all I had for today. If you have any questions or you have a lack of resources, feel free to leave a comment and I'll make sure to answer as soon as possible. It's always a pleasure to help you, bro. If you like this video, then please leave a like and subscribe to our channel, and follow us on Twitter and Instagram. You will be finding on these two social networks some daily tips or curiosity about languages that you might like. So my name is Luke, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.